We all have important goals in life. The question is, how do we achieve them? First, you need to know what kind of goals you have. Paying for your groceries or monthly bills is a short-term goal that you need to satisfy quickly, perhaps within a month. Buying a car or spending for that family vacation is a medium-term goal that you want to achieve, maybe in a year or two. Securing your dream retirement or your children's college education is a goal that you aim for in, say, 5 to 10 years. This is a long-term goal. Next, choose the appropriate investment tool for your goals. For short-term goals, since you only need to invest for a short period of time, a savings account is sufficient. For medium-term goals, your investment period is a bit longer, making the time deposit adequate. But for long-term goals, you need a financial tool that can give you higher returns and can maximize your money's growth potential over an extended period of time. Hence, an investment plan is ideal. Money for your long-term goals must be invested in long-term financial assets, which earn more than short-term vehicles. Simply put, you have to match your goals with your investments.
The key is to understand how much money will I really touch in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. If I have objectives of bringing my kid to school, education, buying a house in the future, putting up my own business, or coming up with retirement money, the key is to have a long-term objective be matched with a long-term instrument. And you get two things here. One, get a higher yield. Two, a better disciplined track because you can't touch it. The key towards earning money is keeping it. A lot of people earn money, but because after they earn and it's short term, they take it out and spend it. You cannot get that back when you spend. So the key is to invest and keep it in that investment. So discipline and program discipline is a must in long-term investing.
How much does your money earn in a bank deposit? Bank deposits currently offer annual earnings of only 0.375% for savings and 2.75% or less for time deposits. With 3.6% inflation, this means your money is actually diminishing in purchasing power. To grow your money over time, you need to do two things. First, choose the right investment tool that can offer returns higher than inflation. And just as critical, know where to grow your money. Where is the best place to invest? Right here. The Philippine economy is the fourth fastest growing economy in Asia and is expected to be the sixth in the world. Our GDP has grown substantially, driven by domestic consumption. Our credit rating is now close to investment grade, and the Philippine stock market has grown faster than foreign stock markets.
Importantly, we expect Philippine GDP to grow faster next year. In other words, the trajectory of the overall state of the Philippine economy is up versus most other economies of flat or down.
While there are a lot of risks and uncertainties in the global economy and we are a part of it, nevertheless, there are a lot of positive things going on in our country. For one thing, foreign investments are on the rise, and the government's trust on the PPP projects will definitely bring in more investments that will spur infrastructure spending. So that should be one factor that will allow our country to continue to grow. Our BPO sector is also growing very well. And not to mention that we have a very big domestic base, so domestic consumption is also very, very healthy.
With the country aggressively developing, you have the opportunity to ride on the growth of the Philippine economy. That's why PhilimLife has a unique product called MoneyTree. MoneyTree is a one-pay investment and life insurance plan that gives you the opportunity to invest your money in high-performing funds that take advantage of the Philippines' booming economy. MoneyTree grows your money better than banks. No matter which fund you invest in, MoneyTree can grow your money's value over the long term better than bank deposits. Since launch, MoneyTree funds have grown 8 to 15% per year. To demonstrate MoneyTree's higher earnings more clearly, let's look at a time deposit investor and a MoneyTree investor. In 2004, both invested 1 million pesos each. By 2012, how much did their investment earn? After 1 year, the time deposit investor earned 6.26%. He rolled over his investment for 1 more year and earned 5.18%. He continued to roll over his investment year after year. And by 2012, the time deposit investor earned only 291,334 pesos. On the other hand, the MoneyTree investor earned 2,059,023 pesos, more than double his initial investment. This means that had the time deposit investor invested his money in MoneyTree instead, he could have earned 1,767,689 pesos more. MoneyTree also allows you to gain from the expertise and experience of Philom Life's fund managers, which have enabled our Philom Life Equity Fund to outperform its major competitor and even the Philippine stock market. Is there a right time to invest in MoneyTree? Let's see. Here are two investors. Client A invested 1 million pesos just before the global financial crisis. When fund values dropped the following year, he did not pull out his investment as most people would have done. Today, his investments amount to 1,476,063 pesos. This simply shows that there is no wrong time to invest in MoneyTree. Even when the market is down, the economic trend has always been to recover and grow. You just have to be patient. Now here's Client B. Unlike Client A, he invested 1 million pesos after fund levels recovered from the global financial crisis. Today, his investments amount to 1,475,846 pesos. This shows that it's never too late to invest in MoneyTree. Even if you invest after the economy has regained its momentum, your money will still keep earning as the economy continues to grow even stronger. Again, it is simple. Don't panic. Be patient. Have a long-term outlook. Also, don't be disheartened when your money's growth fluctuates temporarily. When you look at market risks from a long-term perspective, you can see that the economic trend is generally upward, lessening the impact of fluctuations over the long term. MoneyTree is indeed the wise investment tool. You can grow your money's value over the long term better than bank deposits. Ride on the growth of the Philippine economy. Gain from professional fund management. And on top of all these, you can also protect your family with life insurance. MoneyTree can make your long-term goals happen. Basta't may plano, kaya mo yan. So don't let your money sleep. Grow it with MoneyTree. Anong plano mo? Usap tayo.